boys and girls, so for today's math lesson, we're going to keep working on Module 7, Lesson 19. So this is Part 2 out of a Part 3 lesson. We're going to finish it up next Monday. So remember yesterday, you made this chart. So you had the number 9, and your job was to make as many rectangles as you could with 9 square units. And so you also made this chart showing what your dimensions were. So if you're not quite sure what this chart means or how to do it, you need to go back and watch the math lesson from yesterday so you know what this chart is all about. And now we're going to go ahead and continue on with this lesson. To make our new charts for today. So now what she's going to have you do is to use your own tiles or graph paper, which you don't have, so you're going to use your Number Pieces app again, to make as many rectangles as you can for each number of unit squares. So you're going to record the widths and the lengths of the rectangles in the charts. So I want you to draw these charts on your paper right now. So pause this video, draw the charts, and then you can push play again. So once again, pause the video, draw the charts. Make sure you have all 3 of these charts drawn before you push play. Okay, all your charts are drawn, right? Okay. So you're going to pause the video again. I want you to make all of these numbers. So you're going to go to your Number Pieces app, and you're going to make me rectangles with 13 square units. After you make all the rectangles that you can, you'll take a screenshot. Then you'll erase, and then you're going to make me all the rectangles that you can with 14. How many rectangles can you make with 14 square units? Take a screenshot, and then you're going to erase, and you're going to do 15. How many rectangles can you make me with an area of 15 with using 15 square units? Make sure after you make each set of rectangles, you take a screenshot because you'll need to turn those into me, and you fill the numbers in on your charts.
Of the rectangles in the charts. So just like we did for the example of 9 square units or 9 unit squares, you're going to do the same thing for this one. We're just going to do the first 3 for 13, 14, and 15 squares first, and then we'll check in and then do the other 3 next. Okay, so pause the video, make some rectangles, and fill in your charts, and then click play when you're ready to go over the first 3 together. All right, friends, pause if you need more time. Okay, so we're going to start with 13. The rectangles that I came up with are 1 by 13, and I only came up with 1 rectangle. For 14, I have 1 by 14, because 1 times 14 equals 14. 2 by 7, those are the only 2 that I was able to come up with for 14. And for 15, I have a 1 by 15 and a 3 by 5. So I was able to come up with 2 rectangles for those. Okay, so hopefully you guys have the same ones as me. All right, so let's look at the second set. So you have 16, 17, and 18 sets of tiles now. So go ahead and let's do.
Hey boys and girls, you're going to need to draw these charts on your paper as well. So when you're ready to draw these charts, pause the video, draw these 3 charts on your paper. Yes, I want you to take a picture of me when you finish and turn it in.
These next 3, and then we'll check in after. So pause the video, solve for 16, 17, and 18, fill in your chart, and then click play when you're ready to go over it together.
Okay, so make sure you go to the Number Pieces app.
All right, friends, pause if you need more time.
Okay, so go to the Number Pieces app, and you're going to make me rectangles with 16 squares, as many rectangles as you can find. Write down your side lengths down below in the chart. Then you're going to make me 17 and 18. Remember, after each set of rectangles, you're going to take a picture of take a screenshot of your rectangles on the Number Pieces app, because you're going to be sending those in to me.
Okay, so for 16, I have a 1 by 16, a 2 by 8, and a 4 by 4. So I could make 3 total rectangles with 16 unit squares. Now for 17, I have a 1 by 17, and that was my only rectangle. For 18, I have a 1 by 18, a 2 by 9, and a 3 by 6. So I was able to make 3 rectangles with 18 unit squares. Okay, does yours match mine? Okay, awesome. Now, if it doesn't, I need you to pause real quick and I need you to correct your paper because we're going to make a line plot with this data. So if they don't match from rectangles 13, 14, 15, and 16, 17, and 18, you need to pause the video, you need to rewind, and you need to correct your charts to make sure that they do match. Otherwise, your line plot that we're going to draw here next is going to be all wonky, okay? So make sure that those are correct, and then we'll keep going.
All right, boys and girls, so that's what you need to have done for today is I want you to turn in the 6 charts that you made, and then you should have 6 screenshots of the rectangles you made on the Number Pieces app. That is what you will turn in to me today. And she told you to go back and correct your work, so you need to make sure that your charts match hers so that on Monday when we finish this math lesson, you're going to have to keep your charts over the weekend so that you're ready to do the math lesson on Monday so we can finish this up. Okay, I know that that's kind of a lot. Just let me know if you have any questions.